Hi, how are you all? Today I have like a get ready with me kind of video. It's the first day of uni, so I thought it would be very interesting to kind of talk a bit about my thoughts of what it's like to meet people studying abroad while I do my makeup. I've already chosen the outfit and everything, so yeah. That's basically what this video is going to be about. Usually when I get ready I put on music so I don't get like stressed, especially in this kind of situations where I know I'm gonna have to socialize, which is something I don't really like. So I'm sacrificing my music time to talk to you guys. I hope you appreciate it. You should, you definitely should. This is definitely something I wouldn't do for anyone, so you should feel very lucky. I'm gonna start with my base, and meanwhile I'll just start on the topic. So like I've said in the last video, I've been studying here for about 6 months. So you might be wondering, how is it that you have no friends? Well, I did have friends. I swear I did. But turns out none of them, literally none, we were like 7. None of them is staying this semester. Well, there's one friend, you could say, that I made, and they are staying, but we don't talk anymore, and it's kind of a complicated story because I had like a crush on this person, so yeah, we don't talk about that. So I'm gonna start with my primer. Honestly, I haven't found like my staple makeup, I think, yet. I hope I find one, but I don't know. So basically, I'm sorry I ramble so much, you'll have to get used to it. Only 1% that I knew in the first semester is staying, and we don't talk. So I'm also kind of hoping I don't get to see them again, because it would be very awkward, because like I said, I had a crush on this person and I confessed my feelings to them, and well, there's a reason we don't talk anymore. When I thought about like studying abroad, I never thought of just staying 1 semester. That wasn't an option for me, like go big or go home, you know. And I thought it would be like the greatest thing, because I get to move my life here and experience living here, like actually living here, and I would make friends and I would have like a year with them, you know, of like getting to know each other and doing things, and that was my plan, but they've all left. So now it's kind of like starting over, and I'm kind of forced to socialize again, because when you're studying abroad, you're like supposed to be having fun and making all these crazy plans and traveling and stuff. And right now I'm a bit depressed about it, honestly. I've been like 2 weeks alone without my friends here, and I've literally done nothing. I don't have like the motivation to leave my apartment unless it's like to buy groceries, because I have to or I don't eat. And thinking of staying here the months I have left, which I think are gonna be 4, only 4, because I wanna go home. It's just very depressing, especially because there are people going to come visit me. Like my mom is gonna come next week, and then my friends are coming in a month, and my grandparents are coming at the end of March. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna be fine, I guess, when people are visiting me, but when no one is visiting me, like, what am I supposed to do? So I just think this really sucks, because the first semester was great and I met great people, and you know, I made good friends, and I feel like now this period of like loneliness is kind of overshadowing it, and I have such a hard time making connections because I don't like a lot of people, and now I feel like I'm forced to make people like me even if I don't necessarily like them. So yeah, that's definitely something that I don't like a lot. I don't usually use anything for my base, but today my skin is not the best. So what I do when that happens is I put on a lighter shade of concealer. I let it sit for a while, and meanwhile I'm gonna do my brows because I like looking pale. What I was talking about basically is that I feel like now I'm forced to be someone I'm not because I don't want to be alone and I want to make friends. So, but I'm also not motivated at all to make friends because last year I had a lot of experiences with like fake, very, very fake people. Maybe it's not their fault. Maybe I'm being like too judging or something. I understand that it is a very overwhelming situation. You're just meeting constantly, so many people at a time, and you don't really get to stick with anyone. Because you're just like one person, hi, how are you? And it's like always the basic questions, so repetitive, and everyone is just kind of trying their best. And I find it very hard to like just show myself like who I really am. And just I know this is a bit weird. I don't like foundation. So now I'm taking like hydrating cream to like extend the concealer in my skin. And I'm trying to like make this not look insane. Go to the neck a bit. Okay, I think that's it, and I'm gonna put on this fixing spray. I'm sorry, this is a bit all over the place. But yeah, what I was saying is that a lot of people are very fake when you're meeting them because everyone is kind of trying their best to be the best version of themselves, I guess. And you don't know who you're gonna like, and so you're just like generally nice to everyone. But it sucks because there were some people last year, like I signed up for like a dance thing, and there were some people there that would kind of be nice, and then when I asked them to hang out, we hang out like once, and I texted some other time like, would you like to go to the movies? Because we had talked about going to the cinema, but when I mentioned like, hey, the Hunger Games is on, they were like, yeah, I don't know. So it's like very weird energy of people say yes to one plan, but then they're not putting effort, and I feel like I'm constantly being the one putting all the effort and like trying for people, and I don't like that. If you're not giving me anything back, why should I bother? But the thing is, now I feel like I'm kind of forced to be bothered because if not, I'm gonna end up alone. But I'm also worried that maybe this week that we have some like plans that the university has organized. What if this week I meet some people and stuff, but next week I'm not really gonna be able to do a lot of things because my mom's gonna be here? What if then I miss out on the boat where everyone is creating groups and making the friendships, and I'm just left out. That's terrifying. I'm very scared of that because, like I said, it's like, okay, now maybe I have something going on, my mom and then my friends and then my grandparents, but like April, I have nothing planned for April and I'm terrified. Like, that's gonna be a long month. I know I'm gonna be so sad, so depressed, and I'm not the kind of person that likes traveling alone. I've tried it. I went to Poland alone and I stayed there like 2 days, and one, I basically only queued for like, I just flipped you off. Oh wow, sorry. One, it was just for a concert, so I stayed in line the whole day and I met real nice people. And the second day, that was actually like doing the touristy stuff and seeing the city, I hated it. I was so bored. So yeah, for me, I'm definitely the company's more important than the plan kind of thing. So if I don't make friends, traveling is not gonna be fun. So I won't have any plans of like trips or like just hanging out with people, because I have one Hungarian friend and she has 2 jobs, so we can barely hang out, which is very sad because she's so nice and I love talking to her, but I understand she's very busy and it's not the same situation because, like I said, when you're studying abroad and it's like an Erasmus, everyone is just wanting to do things and it's a very quick kind of pace of living because everyone wants to just experience the most of this, and it's like, you know, it's just for a while, so everyone is just doing plans, and if you have one day where you're not doing something, it feels like you're failing. And that's why these 2 weeks have been like such a full stop, rethinking everything, and sad for me because I've been used to this Erasmus lifestyle of plans every single week, during weekdays, during weekends, and then suddenly it stopped when my friends left. So yeah, I don't know how I would be able to be here for months without anyone, you know? Like, I just feel a lot of pressure and like making connections, especially today because we have this like speed friending thing for international students, and the other plans honestly don't seem like that much of like being able to socialize. I feel like today is kind of the only real chance of making friends. So I feel a lot of pressure and I'm very nervous. You need to come with the idea that most of the friends you're gonna make here are just Erasmus connections. So like, you're not actually gonna end up being friends. It's just people that during your stay here, you're gonna make plans with. And then if you're lucky, you do get to find like a group of actual friends. So like last semester, I did meet some people like here and there that were just to do plans sometimes. And yeah, it was nice hanging out with them and stuff, but they were not like my group of friends. And from my group of friends to kind of detach themselves later on because they were this connection that I just said, and then not the other ones, like from the group of 7, only 4 of them have become like actual friends, I would say. So it's okay to not have like strong connections and friendships, but it's nice to find those. And right now I'm so desperate that I don't mind if I don't find any of those and I only find like casually hanging out people, which is bad because I'm an all-in kind of person and I get really attached very fast, and I'm an oversharer. I will share my deepest, darkest secrets with just a random person because I will assume that we are closer than we actually are. I just want to be able to make plans and leave my apartment and have fun, you know? It's sad that this is overshadowing the good time I've had so far, so I'm hoping this changes. Try to be yourself as much as you can because something that would happen to me a lot is that I get into a default personality and I hate it. Maybe this is me being a Gemini, but yeah, if I don't know how to behave with someone, I will just fall into a let's just be nice. Some of the things that they have planned for meeting people, you have to pay. So I'm trying to make friends in the ones that I don't necessarily have to pay, because I'm poor. I can't really be affording just wasting money in these things if I'm gonna have a bad time. So for example, the ice skating is like quite expensive, so I'll only go if I've already made friends that are going, you know, because I don't think I would be able to make friends there. For me, that's not a great setting to meet people personally. I'm gonna do my eyeliner and I'm gonna do it off camera because I'm not gonna be able to get it on camera. I know. I won't. I just won't. So now it is done. I've been really into making this little line on top for some reason. I have like 5 minutes left before I need to leave. So I'm gonna put on the highlighter and then I'll do my lips off camera as well. And I'll say goodbye to you. Just here and here. I'll be right back. Ta-da! I put on mascara and I need to do my waterline still, but yeah, I'm kind of in a rush right now. So this has been it. Basically, I am terrified of meeting new people and socializing, and studying abroad you're gonna meet a lot of fake people and make a lot of meaningless, fragile connections, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything is gonna be okay in the end. I hope so. And I'll update you if I make friends. I hope so. But yeah, thank you for making it this far. And oh, I need to put on a necklace as well. Subscribe and like this video. You can follow me on my other social medias like Instagram and all that. And I'll see you soon. Bye.